Today we are going to do a vintage stripe kit that you can find in our store. We're going to show you how to prep it, how to take everything apart, and show you how to install the kit that we've already preset for you that honestly I think probably take us maybe 10 minutes start to finish to get this done. We're going to start by taking off the SR5s. This model we have from 2010 to 2023 is what this will fit. So this here is, and I did this specifically so that you guys can do everything with either something we supply you or that you can get yourself. And this is like 50-pound fishing line. Let me see. 30-pound. Easy peasy. And then this, easiest way to pull this stuff off is to get it started and then it pull back on itself. If you ever use 3M adhesive strips, same concept. Just kind of pull on it and it'll release. It makes it a lot easier than sitting there and trying to get it off. And this one is, what year is this one? 21, so it's a couple years old. If you have one of the older ones, this might be a little tougher because that stuff starts to get old and baked. Just take it and roll it with your thumb. We're going to prep the area. We use 70% isopropyl alcohol. All you have to do is just wipe it on, wipe it off. Just make sure your car's clean. But if you've got one thing I almost forgot, if you've had your vehicle ceramicked recently or in the last couple of years, it may not hold. Ceramic is meant to not allow anything to stick. Now in here is everything that you need to do this graphic. We will have it in a nice little setup, make it look good for you here, but each thing will be labeled for you. Passenger front door, passenger rear door, passenger fender. Then you got your driver pieces, which will be driver, 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 passenger. So you're only gonna have 4 pieces that you have to do. It's gonna come with a custom matched C-Dub logo. There'll be 2 pieces, front and rear. These are gonna tie in on the front grille and then the rear little hatch area. And then here, these are your alignment squares. We're gonna show you where to put these, everything you need. We're also gonna include a squeegee in there, and then there'll be the QR code. You scan it, you can pull up the video, walk you right through it. All right, so we're gonna do 2 alignment squares. These are 1-inch squares. And we're just gonna take them and put them right to the edge of the trim, okay? Reason being is this is just gonna allow us to put it in a consistent spot all the way down, just like that. There, there, then we're gonna put 2 more. Here and here. And you can see I'm gonna slide it right there, right to the edge. And that just puts everything consistent all the way down so that the goal being you don't have to measure anything. Just follow where we put it, it's all made to fit. So right here we have the passenger rear door. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the rear door, then you can just align this right there and run out the front. The material we use has air release and it's super forgiving. Let me do that, and then we just line it up like that. That's pretty darn nice. And we'll give you guys a squeegee, so you guys are gonna have a squeegee. All you're gonna do is go up and down or end to end, but you wanna make sure that you've got it pulled reasonably flat. If you have any wrinkles in it, it's not gonna lay smoothly. Okay? All of our graphics are gonna come with what we call a masking. And it's this clear stuff, it's kind of hazy, you can see over the top of it. And that's protecting it. These we did in a matte finish. Oh, it's looking so good. Now, we're gonna wanna line this one up to the back here. And when we have these for you guys all set up, everything's gonna be really easy. We're even gonna have these things trimmed out. That way it's just easy to line everything up. Take 2 pieces of tape so that you can set this right about there. Again, we want just that little bit of gap, and you just wanna make sure it looks nice and clean. Set that right there. This is gonna come down. And all I wanna do right here is look at it and make sure that it looks like we're consistent coming through right there. And right here, you got a little bit of an indent, so you wanna push there and just make sure that line runs nice and clean. If you wanna take another piece of tape, push it down, and then just pin it in there just to hold it, and then look right down the side, okay? Go ahead and look. And it should look nice and straight. If you have to tilt it, you can tilt it, but I'll show you what we did here. If you measure here and here, if you hook onto the edge or bump up to the window, 2 inches, 2 inches. So it's 2 inches from glass, 2 inches from glass, just push against the window, push against the window. Then you know this is where it's supposed to be. Once that's here and it's good, you're gonna take the paper, peel it off the back, okay? And you can just rip it if you want to, just like that. But you just wanna keep everything where it's at, and you can lay that up there. Then take your squeegee, squeege it out, okay? Lift it up, grab this, and you're just gonna lay it down to where it's straight. If it's like this, it's wrong. If you're pulling like this, it's wrong. This paper that we put on the top will maintain it be nice and straight for you. Just go all the way down, overlapping strokes. And on the end here, you should be able to just pull it down and just nice and easy. Work right into that little area. Bam. So that one's laid and good. I have to say we've made this ridiculously easy. It is not hard to do. Now we've got the passenger door. I'm gonna show you how to do this. Instead of peeling the whole back like I did here, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit easier way to do this. I got a little ahead of myself and I apologize. So, take this, leave your little 1/8 inch gap right there, line your lines up, and it should, if we're lining these lines up, and we're lining up right below our marker, we should be good to be able to pull down. You can push this in if it's easier for you. Keep a little paper on there and just set it right. See how I can move this? Just set it right up underneath our marker, and you can just kind of lightly touch it, just right down the edge, and let it go. Now, squeege it out again. Make sure all your edges are down. There we go. You can peel your mask. You don't have to leave passenger front door on there. I mean, unless you want to. We should change it and make it say escape hatch. And then again, passenger front fender. All we have to do, leave our little gap, line that stuff up right about there. Okay, I'm just gonna pin just the very end. And the way this goes is it ends right down here, right before the end of your light. So you can look at it and you just want to make sure that when you look at this, that it looks straight or looks clean, right? And that's all we're doing. Let's see how we look. Oh, it looks nice. It was that easy. You can take these guys off. And this is all removable vinyl, so it's not gonna stick or leave any adhesive on there. Pull your tabs off. If it's really cold outside, and you're doing this where it's cold, might be good to run a heat gun or a blow dryer on it. But our goal was set this up so that when you're all done with this, you don't need to cut, you don't need to use a knife, you don't need to use knifeless. Just clean it, follow the directions, and we'll knock it out. Let's go to the front. All right, front grill. This piece is gonna go here, and it's gonna come down, and it's gonna wrap just under there. You have a starter edge, and see how it says front grill? You should be able to read it left to right and it'd be upright. So that's when you know you're doing it the right way. I'm gonna take this top edge, and you can peel it back just a little ways, give it a little crease, so that you can take this and just line that up right at your edge, right there. Goal being is to center it from here to here. Bring it down. And as you do this, all you want to do is keep it straight. Keep it flat. Pull it down. Just keeping it square and flat again. Get around this last edge right here. And then just take your finger and roll it up underneath the bottom. Grab the masking, pull it off. Pull the bug out of there. We're just gonna split the difference right here. Again, we took the 4Runner off on this one, and this one just starts. Take this little piece right here, I'll go slow so you can see it right there, and just line it up with the edge of the rear here. Pull it nice and tight. Lay that little section there. And then just pull it nice and tight. As long as you keep it flat, this will lay really smooth and you don't have to worry about wrinkles. And then here at the bottom, this is the only spot which we made set it up there so you don't have to worry about it, where you would just take and just cut on the back side just like that. It's flat. You don't have to worry about cutting on your car. Grab the edge, peel the mask off. Bam! Dang, that looks good. I think I like these colors too. So I'm hopping on the driver's side, but everything we just did on the passenger side, all you do is repeat it. I've already set my little 1-inch markers. Lay the rear door, then lay your back section, then the driver door, driver fender. Easy, easy. And these are available now. If you check our store, we'll have a link here for you to go to it as well. Let us know. We got a whole bunch of colors we're setting up. We're excited to launch these. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.